to take notes. I want y'all to be writing this stuff down. I'm talking about top to bottom. I want you to do your thing this, okay? Top to bottom. I want you to be like, you know what? I finna turn up. I finna turn up. I want y'all to put in the chat, I'm here for me tonight. You invited a friend, but I want you to put in the chat, I'm here for me tonight. Because we in that small space and season where I always tell people, you gotta always remember that you gotta win for yourself. You gotta win for yourself. If you don't win for you, it gonna be a long road. But put them here for me tonight. That means you ain't worried about other people. You ain't worried about what nobody else got going on. You here for you tonight. You are here for you tonight. So that's what I want y'all to put in the chat. I'm here for me tonight. Let me turn this on so I can see the YT comments. No matter when you're watching or where you're watching from, I want you to put I'm here for me tonight. This is going to get extremely interactive too, y'all. Like it's gonna get extremely interactive. So I want y'all to just put I'm here for me tonight. I just spotted Ash and I can't go without shouting out Ash for doing an awesome job, y'all, because guess what? She's viral right now. And I'm talking about, I said, oh, listen. I said, yeah, do your thing, Dylan. Man. Man. Uh, make sure that button click right there. Yeah. Ash came to me and needed 2 to 3 instructions and she viral. That's it. I just told her, look, I told Ash, I said, go back to what I told you. She went and did her thing, and guess what? She up. She up. Right now, if you listen, I'm giving out viral like folk giving out hit records. I hear me. We giving out viral status like people giving out hit records. You get what I'm saying? Y'all might as well call it Beat Life Records. Beat Life Records. Y'all hear me? Beat Life Records. Listen, they like listen. Them folk give you a hit over there. Listen, listen. All you got to do is apply it. She went. She said she was ready. She went and applied it. Listen, and over here more than one video hit. Okay, over here more than one video hits. Y'all follow me? All right, so let's get into it. So let's get into it. I want to start from the top, and like I say, this is going to be. Let me move this over because this is in the way. This is going to be extremely interactive. So the more you participate, I truly believe the more you will learn tonight. I'm gonna say that again. The more you participate, the more that I feel like you will learn tonight, especially in this season. I'm gonna give away a few secrets that I haven't told before, but know that I'm starting from the basics. So if you coach by me, you may feel like, okay, this is some information I've already heard, and that's cool and good too. But this is my video, which I kind of want to start over, that is going to be on YouTube. So let me make sure I'm recording this too. All right, and y'all ready? Everybody who ready, put ready in the chat, no matter where you at. We are screaming 4 to 5 different places right now. So put ready in the chat. Okay, put ready in the chat. Yeah, everybody ready everywhere. I like that. Everybody ready everywhere. And remember, I want you to share this with 3 people. This is your brain of friends. So you here for you, but that's why you go share it. You sharing it with a friend for me, but you here for you. Okay. That you want to join the group. Okay, listen, stay tuned. Listen, hold tight to the presentation. And then I'm gonna tell you where to join, which you can always go get the Coach by Matt bundle, and that gets you in and that gets y'all everything. But I wanna teach you. I want to teach you, and then we gonna go from there. Okay. I see y'all say y'all ready. All right. So remember, and as you go through this, matter of fact, let's make a quick deal, y'all. Whenever you hear something that just hits to you, I want y'all to use the fire emoji. Okay. I want y'all to use the fire emoji. Whenever I do a gem that you have never heard before, you can use the diamond emoji. Some of these are cross. Some of these go cross pattern. The third one, which is the simplest one, is to use the brain blowing emoji if you just got a major idea from what I said. So major idea, brain blowing emoji. Let's practice. Let's put that there. Brain blowing emoji for major idea. Okay. Okay. I see y'all. I see y'all getting it. Okay. Boom. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Okay. Boom. Now remember, Jim like, oh, that's some. Okay, coach. I ain't think of that. You know what I'm saying? That's the Jim emoji. So I just told you something that just, oh yeah, 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 yeah. It's that compile. That's that compile. Put that 1, 2 together. Compile 1, 2 together real quick. There. All right. And then when you just feel like I'm spitting at any time, you like, well, we hot in here. You go put the fire emoji, okay? You go put the fire emoji in here. All right. Okay. All right. So I feel like y'all got it. Okay. If y'all feel like I'm talking like I'm making a video, that's because I am. Okay. That's because I am. All right. Y'all ready? All right. So welcome you guys to how to sell pretty much one-on-one. One-on-one, 102, 103, and 104. You get what I'm saying? Now, the first thing that I gotta get y'all to understand is that when you think about how to sell, you have both an online and offline, and it even expands from there. But we're gonna pocket everything into those two. Online and offline. Okay, you got me? Now your number one thing that you got to understand when you are selling is presentation. Okay. If you're writing notes down, I want you to write that down. If you type it in the chat, I want you to type that. Presentation. Presentation is almost everything because we buy by what we see. You get what I'm saying? So before, even if it's a known brand, we buy by what we see. We know Frosted Flakes when we see it. You get what I'm saying? We know Fruit Loops when we see it. So branding is the acknowledgement of the presentation where I don't have to always tell you about it. But some of y'all are like, okay, that's branding, huh? Well, branding is getting the presentation established. See, we cooking already, huh? Branding is nothing more than getting the presentation established. You get what I'm saying? So when Frosted Flakes first came out, didn't nobody know what it was, so they had to present it. We got to present this in a way where people will say, I want to buy this. And listen, if I really want to get my bread up, I want people to buy it more than once. You get what I'm saying? So when we get the product, I want you to keep that in mind. Do I have something that people can buy more than once? Okay. We're going to stick on presentation, but pick that in your back pocket when it comes down to product. Can people buy this thing more than once? Because guess what? If they can, then I'm really cooking with something. Then I'm really making some waves. I'm really making something shake. Okay. So presentation goes into branding. If you write that down, write down branding. Okay, write down branding. So the gap in between presentation and branding is what we call today content. Content is the pretty much form of how you are presenting it a product to people. So when we think about online, I have to have content, right? Now, offline, I know some of y'all are thinking that's going to be a little different. If you're writing this out kind of like a chart, offline more rather goes into a pitch. Y'all got me? Offline will more go into a pitch. So that means if I'm meeting somebody, if I'm talking to somebody, I may be pitching to them the product. Why? Because the brand may not be established. Everybody follow me? If you're listening and you like, okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down, put follow me in the chat. Put follow me in the chat if you like, okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. So listen, I know I need a presentation. And I know once my presentation is established, then I'll be a brand. But how I get that done online is I got to produce some content because I have to present my product to people through content. Offline, I'm pitching it somewhere. You get what I'm saying? And then there's levels to it when it's offline. If I'm doing a fish fry, I want to set up in what? The best location. Because physical and offline goes off location, location, location. Or guess what? Connection. Because never, listen, what you never can get around, what you never can get away from is that people have to hear about it. You get what I'm saying? And people's word is the best word. People's word is the trustworthy word. People's word is, okay, should I get this? But the ultimate thing is to get the brand, okay? Is to get the brand. Do people know what I do? Are people following me for what I do? So if I back this thing all the way up to you, what is it that you do? So to develop your presentation, I want you to work on what is it that you do. And then what is it that you do that may be a strong implementation of what you stand for? You get what I'm saying? What you stand for, what do you stand by, what do you do? People want to know, what do you do? Okay. Now listen, let's take a pause. Because what do you do goes into what we call personal branding. Personal branding is, I know what you do, I like what you do, all the other yous, what you stand for, how you do what you do. But guess what? What's going to happen is, if it's a product involved and the product is the branding, what does the product? Y'all see the difference? What does the product do? So remember, I told y'all I was going to talk about that. So you got to, after you decide what you do, that's personal branding. Product branding is, what does the product do? How does it help me? How does it benefit me? What is the desires that come with it? You get what I'm saying? What is the lifeline in the lifespan of this thing? What does the product do? You know what I'm saying? So there's two differences. From a personal brand, you can have a product, but if you want me to be honest, people aren't buying the product because the presentation wasn't necessarily built off the product, it was built off. This is where I would say affiliate marketing bridges in. Okay. This is where affiliate marketing bridges in, because affiliate marketing is where product branding and personal brand comes together. Okay. This is where them two come together. So we still on brand, and I feel like I may have listen, how many of y'all feel like I just explained more to you than you probably ever heard? Yeah. This is what you call in shape. I'm only able to present this like this because guess what? I'm in shape. But how many of y'all, you already feel like, wait a minute. You making it too flip up. You get what I'm saying? You're putting this thing out like water. You get what I'm saying? You're putting this thing out like water. Listen, we got to. You get what I'm saying? So okay. So now that we got brand. So when I think about branding, my thing this year is to help y'all brand on any platform, right? So there's the platform to understand. But first thing, when I look at a platform, I have to decide. And let's go online because I do want to reference offline again. Online platform, I say, okay, need to know how the platform work. That's good. Then what am I doing? Am I presenting me more or am I presenting the product more? And either one, I have to commit to it. Okay, I have to commit to it. So whichever one, I'm gonna make a commitment. And now let's say I go personal branding. Now I have to apply the presentation with no expectations, except for it to be done. I mean, y'all, I'm helping right there. I have no expectations first, but for it to be done, I have to put it in place. I have to implement it. I have to implement it. I need 100 pieces of content out there. Flying. So somebody say offline, how does that relate as well? Let's say once again, I gotta, let's go bigger than a fish fry. Let's go with a tax office. You get what I'm saying? The first thing I gotta do is get the tax office open. You get what I'm saying? And listen, I gotta get my signs up. Come on, somebody. First thing I gotta do, I gotta get open, I gotta get operational, I gotta get my signs up. You get what I'm saying? Because the next part we're gonna go to is build. But a lot of times You got to ask yourself this question in branding. Here's when you know that you set in that, even though it can always grow. Can I facilitate the people that I'm drawing in? Come on, somebody. Because guess what? I can't make that money or I can't make that money again if I don't facilitate them people, if I don't draw them people in, if I don't bring those people in. I ain't facilitating. So how in the world can I say that I'm going to take on this amount of people to make this amount of money? Or how can I say I'm going to build this? I'm going to have the best tax office in my city. And you even handle them amount of people. So in branding, business stands strong because even in offline, before, listen, I got to put the sign up. I gotta put flyers out. I gotta make sure in the window that you know what it is that stand for. So your presentation has to hit there one way or another. This usually comes in the form of what flyer or graphic you put in the window, because it can't just say tax office. It can't just be, man, I got a fine name. What's special about your tax office? Um, here's what one of the things can be: how quick you get your return. What's that special can be how efficient it is. You get what I'm saying? What's special about it can be that you listen, you can come every year. Maybe you get discounts for coming every year. You know what I'm saying? You save $50 every year that you come with every year that you come back with us or something like that. But there has to be something that you stand on in your branding that makes people say, okay, this is why I come back. So that's offline. Online, the same thing. You can't just be out there saying, I just sell t-shirts. Well, bro, which t-shirts do you sell? You know what I'm saying? Why would I want a shirt from you? You can't just be out here like, oh, I got the white tee. You know what I'm saying? One of the most epic t-shirt runs that built many t-shirt shops that are still here or gone, listen, is guess what? People who sold the snowman shirt. Listen, put that in the chat if you was around when the snowman, paint band the snowman shirts was out. There was a black tee, y'all, with a white snowman with the angry pointed eyes, no nose, and just a mouth. Can't ban the snowman. Listen, that was $100 million. That was $100 million market. If you had them shirts, you was the dude in your city that had the snowman shirts. So even a wave or a specific one can hit. And that's where we started picking up on different brands or different types of brands, right? So that's where, oh, that's a streetwear. They used to call it urban. Then later on, they called it street because they split street and casual. Then you got me as a fashion influencer. I be mixing the two. But don't nobody call it urban no more. So they don't be like, that's an urban fashion influencer. It's street casual. You get what I'm saying? It got a touch of street, it got a touch of casual. So it looks street. You can go to the store. You get what I'm saying? You can hit the block and you can go to work. And how I put it on. You get what I'm saying? But when it came out, it was urban. So you had urban people with the cane band and snowman. You know what I'm saying? Because you had to know, okay, what type of shirts do you do? You know what I'm saying? Boutiques for a long time only had blouses. We don't sell t-shirts. I mean, y'all remember that? Put that in the chat. If you remember during back in the day, boutiques wasn't selling you no t-shirts. Baby, you was going in there to get a dress. You were going in there to get a blouse. You can get a skirt. You can get some heels. You wouldn't get no t-shirt. Oh, we ain't got no t-shirts. You couldn't get a white tee, a black tee. Listen, why? Because they were standing on business as a boutique. Now, you almost crazy for not having a shirt in there. You get what I'm saying? But you wasn't finna go in no boutique and get no shirt. You had to go to a store that had shirts. You had shirt shops. Yep, white tee, black tees. Guess what? Was at the corner store. So what can I expect to get from you? And when I come to buy, can I buy it again? If when I come to buy, can I buy it again? Okay. That's the whole thing behind branding. What do I know you for? And no, you don't have to diminish this down to one or the other. If you're starting, yes, you want to start with one. But some of y'all, you are at the level where, hey, you have a personal brand, which is where we find out more about you and what you do, and you inspire us. But then you also have your business that also may have a brand. You have a product that may have a brand. Y'all follow me? And only thing is that the presentation has built what people know you for. Okay? Put some fire emojis in the chat if you like. I don't know what you've been drinking, man. but it must have been real good because you walking this down. I told y'all I wanted to walk this down in simplicity. Whatever it is you do, matter of fact, wherever you're watching from right now, whenever you're watching, I want you to put what you do in the chat. I want you to put what do you want people to know you? What is it that you do, whether it's your personal brand or your product? What do you want people to know you for? What do you want people to know you for? When I coach you, I make this more specific for you. Because sometimes that way we be missing. But just go for broke right now and just put it in there. What do you want people to know you for? What do they when they say your name, your business, your product, your brand, what do they say it's for? What do they say be happy? You know what that is. What that is right there like that. You get what I'm saying? What that is right there, right there. Yeah. I want to know what that is. What you do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And now we have been talking about messaging, right? And this is going to bridge us over into building the audience. Now, a lot of y'all put what you do from your standpoint. That's cool. That's cool. So that's not wrong, but I want to elevate you. I want to elevate every single person that's watching this video, right? I want to take you up one. I want to shoot you to the stratosphere real quick. To build an audience, that's what our building portion is for. You have to take the message that is about you and make it about a certain section of people. You should see some fire emojis already. M's, either one. Because y'all should be like, wait, you cooking. Brand, listen, when you go from brand to building an audience, what you turn is in, and let me put it in terms. That can come off as I'm Matt, the CEO coach. I'm the flyest coach you ever seen. I dress better than all the other coaches. I keep it real. I'm hood but professional. You get what I'm saying? That's me. That may be personal brand what I'm building or what I'm branding on. Building is I help business owners become more effective in branding, building, and converting. And I make your content better. Y'all see what happened? Branding is I'm the most stylish coach you ever seen in your life. Listen, I'm one of the most realest coaches you ever seen in your life. You get what I'm saying? Building is you become a better business owner when you work with BeatLife. You get what I'm saying? Your content become better when you work with BeatLife because we don't tolerate poor content. Y'all see what's happening? Y'all see what's happening? Building the audience is more about them. You lack sales. Listen, when you get with BeatLife, you don't lack sales. Why? Because they come from where sales happen. The goal ain't even to get sales over there. The goal is to follow the process that make you sales. That was fine. That's good building right there. That is the audience. So and listen, when you go off your audience, every single person in your audience has the things in common. Y'all follow me? They all have the same things in common. Meaning what? They all had similar or same pain points. And they all should be getting similar or same results. Come on, I'm cooking for y'all. Your whole thing in building the audience is I'm picking a set of people that got the same problem. Why? So I can give them the same result. It's either similar or it's the same because it ain't always the same. Listen, everybody in BeatLife has a guidance problem. Come on, somebody. All of them. Everybody who's coached by me wanted guidance and couldn't get it. I'm almost never people's first coach. Never. I don't even market enough to be your first coach. I'm almost never people's first coach. I'm people's best coach. So I've built my audience off of people who have experienced failure in one way or another. And guess what? I provide for them structure, belief. Follow me? So that's where me being the realest coach transfers. Whatever it is that you say you want to be known for, whatever it is that you say that you do, How does that transfer to the client? That's when you know that that is important in your brain because your messaging and your once again your content is the bridge in between this. It happens for them. Some coaches teach this in a what is the emotional impact that you have on people's lives? What is the feeling all them people feel? Everybody in Geek Life feel they got somebody who got their back. When does that show up in my brain? I'm the realest coach. Just use a sound today where they say introduce yourself. I use Young Jeezy. I'm the realest you already know. I definitely had Trap of the Year on TikTok, 4 times in a row. What you get? A lifetime supply of Stand Slow subscriptions. Listen, graphic tees and Nikes. Yeah, can get about 50 in a Hummer. You get what I'm saying? So where does it transfer? Where does what you do transfer to people? It is that general. So in building your brand, you're doing nothing more but saying, these are the people who I know I can help. Why? Because listen, my brand is made for them. I chose them and they chose me. So Kellogg's created Frosted Flakes. But who did they choose Frosted Flakes was for? This is in their commercial. It has literally been in their commercials their entire existence. Who is Frosted Flakes for? Who's it for, y'all? You see them, kids, kids. It's for the children. Tony the Tiger, if you ever notice, he was always talking to the kids. Soccer for kids. Listen, everything was about the kids. If he had anybody on a box with him, guess who would be on the box with him? Kids. Okay? Kids. Now, here's why you have to be strategic in what you do. And every strategy ain't gonna work, and every strategy ain't the same. Ask the kids who ate Frosted Flakes, grew up. What was the automatic chain reaction? This is conversion. Because conversion is not just the one sale you got, but consistent sales. What was the conversion, y'all? What was it? The kids, the kids, come on, they buy it for their kids. Kellogg said, let's make this cereal serve kids. And as they serve the kids, when they get older, we're going to be able to save money on marketing. Why? Because the parents go automatically buy it for the kids. Why? That's what they ate as kids. This is the message for you to build and have a sustainable business. You can't rush it. You can't just mess up the business trying to get rich quick. Because what you're going to suffer in is you're not going to have a brand that was built on an audience that can give you legacy conversion. And this is where the most misused term comes in at. If you convert properly and you can find ownership, that's what gets you wealth. You can't be making money in 3 years until you got wealth. Nowadays, folk be in business 6 months and talking about they trying to get wealth. And they done got some money, but you ain't got wealth yet. Why? This thing ain't even, time is in the wealth equation, right? Even if you get it faster, the point is it has a sense of ownership, meaning it is very hard to get rid of. You may be rich, but you're not wealthy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't wealthy until what we call it, y'all, loan money. In my hood, they called it, they said he got loan money. You get what I'm saying? Anybody ever wonder why it's called loan money? It wasn't just because it was a lot of it. That means they done had that money a long time. Your
Old
dollars ain't
money too, Matt. Old money too.
yeah, old money. Your
And you
dollar, your
still
dollars
spending
ain't
money
stood no
that you
test of time.
made for 5 years ago. Like I'm still spending the money that I went by with 5 years So that hit different.
So if your $5 go fast, you can not that's not that you ain't doing something. You shaking at it. But you got to build a conversion that can last. You have to build a conversion that can be sustainable. So we know you can brand it. We know that you can build the audience, but you also have to be able to convert. Okay. You also have to be able to convert. Now, I want to go through a couple of business examples, and I'm gonna go kind of build. I'm gonna kind of brand build convert. We use different industries. Then we're gonna get to some questions on our screens, right? So t-shirts, right? T-shirts. When you're branding t-shirt business, remember offline, online. Offline, and I if when I think offline of branding a t-shirt business, I think traffic. Before I even think audience, I think traffic. So the first thing I want to do, I want to get a t-shirt that people already relate to. This can be challenging because of copyright issues. You get what I'm saying? This is why statement tees do really well. I'm not gonna use my own brand if my own brand ain't already booming and popping. Nightcap is dope because guess what? As a shirt, this is the podcast within itself got traction, so people who watch the podcast will see it. But this does not stand a chance against a Nike shirt. Y'all follow me? A Nike shirt actually doesn't stand a chance against a shirt that says "Getting ready to retire." How many of y'all that part blow your mind already? How many of y'all? Put some gyms. How many of y'all that blow your mind already? Even though it's Nike, that doesn't stand a chance against a shirt that says "I've been ready to retire." Because it is so the shirt offline that I would put in a store is that shirt. You follow me? That shirt. Online, I can put that shirt there, but depending on how I'm marketing it to my audience, actually may come out better using the Nike shirt or even better yet, cap shirt, podcast shirt. Because if the podcast is the evergreen thing and it keeps going, that's going to be the thing that people say, oh, I bought a nightcap. I bought 4, 5 nightcap shirts. I still listen to it all the time. Representation, representation, representation. So if I'm branding, I'm going to look for traffic over there. Over here, I'm going to say, does this match my number one traffic getter online? Yeah, because the podcast still growing. Okay, we're going to go that route. Okay, so online, offline, different. Now, in building the audience, sometimes your content can stand and grow and build that audience. But offline, when I think about it from my t-shirt business, building offline, I need to do some pop-up shops. So in building the audience, I need to find out what do people want. Now, this is sometimes tasking when it comes to offline. But all you do is the first thing I do when building an audience, I put out the same shirt in more color. I should see way more fire emojis than this. Listen, I should see fire emojis everywhere, everywhere. All I do is people think it's complicated. You just put it out in more colors. That's all you do. I'm going to put it out in more colors, and it's going to instantly make more money. Why? Because people who bought the white one, it might be only white with black letters and black with white letters. How do I make more money? Valentine's Day coming up. I'm gonna make a red one and a pink one. Okay, then spring coming up. I'm gonna make a green one, an orange one, all of that. Summer coming up. I'm gonna make a blue one. I'm gonna make a brown one. You know what I'm saying? Fall coming up. I'm gonna make a dark orange. It's the same shirt, just different colors. So that's how I made more money. Because now a customer who was buying it one time may be buying more than one. I can do this both what? Online and offline. And then the next thing that I can do more for online is I can bring the next shirt. So if it's nightcap in these letters and these two faces, I can say, let's use some different faces. Let's use one with Ocho with a hat on and Shannon Sharp with a beanie on. And then guess what? Now I got a different shirt and I just dropped a different. And also now I can say, okay, if I got the shirt out, as it gets, I can put out the muscle shirt for the workout guys to be able to have. Can put out the hoodie. I can put out the sweater. You get what I'm saying? And what I can really do, because my audience is going to be commenting something. This is the super value of comments. Whatever they are saying, that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna start making shirts of them saying. See what's happening? So I'm listening to my audience and I'm just feeding the same audience. Because even before I'm looking for hundreds of thousands of more people, new people to get it, because that's how we look at it, especially from a social media mindset. We be like, oh, I need hundreds of thousands of new people to get it. Surely, y'all, you'll be rich. You know, your 50 customers, four things from you. You just got to buy a different time of the year. Somebody say, wait a minute, man. How is that so? It's got to be the right price. I mean, it's all numbers by price. So if 50 people are buying something from you that costs $120, $6,000, if they do that four times a year, that group of people is worth $24,000. So 50 people of yours is worth 24,000, right? So all you got to do is say, I need to increase. And you may not increase by 50s. Sometimes that's the easy math for us. You get what I'm saying? But if you double them people, that's 48,000. And this is why you focus in solely on one platform. Because if I'm selling fish, if one corner make me $48,000, I mean, make me $24,000. You get what I'm saying? Adding another product simply may make me 48,000. And I'm talking about maybe this is in a week or half a week. It all just depends on how you work in the number. And if 48,000 ain't a lot of money, let me borrow it. Matter of fact, let me have it because I ain't gonna give it back to you. I ain't gonna give it back to you. You ain't the government. You ain't a loan office. I'm definitely not gonna give you back your money. So let me have it. It ain't a lot of money. That ain't a lot of money. Let me have it. You get what I'm saying? So by the this is what I want y'all to understand. If that's 50, by the time you get to 1,000 people, which we see in our viewers all the time, this is what conversions come in at $120 average order value. That's $120,000. That means 1,000 people, which I mean, it's so many of us got 1,000 followers. You got to work the conversion through the followers. So the conversion is how many of those people are buying. And that may take you months, a year, 2 years. It's okay. That is what? Business. Until you get around somebody who can get you a bigger set of people. This is where building your audience becomes so important. This is where building your audience becomes so important. Okay? Because if you got the right people who can build your audience. So I am right now, I'm probably the best audience builder in the market. I'm one of the best audience. It may you may got two, three, four, five people that got some moment. But right now, I'm top five, and I ain't number five. Audience builder in the market. You know what I'm saying? You be following other people. I be getting people to follow you. Listen. Hold on. Let's take something right there. Y'all be following other people. When you work with me, I get people to follow you. Huh? Y'all be, I'm gonna say it one more time. Be following other people. When you fool with me, you be like, man, I got over there with Matt. He got folks to follow me. Huh? Listen, how many people you want to get to? 100,000? Okay. How many people you want to get to? 2 million? Okay. At that point, my next goal is to get one of y'all to 1 billion. My next at that point is, you know what I'm saying? The next goal is to get one of y'all to 1 billion. You know what I'm saying? Ain't seen what that look like yet. But the next goal is one of y'all go mess around and make the right moves, get on my nerves and follow the instructions that I say. have your money and not act broke, then that's part of the equation. Don't mess around and be like, shoot, hey, Joe got uh Joe got 100, Joe got 100 over 100 million view video, working on a billion. We working on a billion. Problem is, some of y'all think that that's luck. Luck don't get you to billion. Don't even get you to million. Listen, strategy, teamwork, knowledge, wisdom, hard work. You get what I'm saying? And a stroke of luck get you to million. You know what I'm saying? Multi-million. So make sure you understand that. But wishing and hoping don't get you there. It get you a couple dollars. And listen, be yourself is nice, but that ain't wealth. You get what I'm saying? Y'all know what's funny? There's just a little note right here. We're gonna get to two more examples and then I'm gonna go to the question. We're watching Elon and Trump work together. And some of y'all still out there working by yourself. They said Elon invested in Trump, and so far they said he made back, I think this number's exaggerated, 156 billion. That's from his investments with Trump. I think it's probably 156 million, but the guy is a billionaire. He's actually the richest person in the world right now, which is funny. A lot of y'all don't know Elon made PayPal and sold it back in the day. He also made OpenAI, which is ChatGPT, and he sold that too. He's trying to get that back, but see how that worked. But he ain't do none of that by himself. Y'all follow me? Just to put that there. And listen, if you're scared of hundreds, that's why thousands don't chase you. If you're scared of thousands, that's why hundreds of thousands don't chase you. You're scared of hundreds of thousands, that's why millions don't chase you. You're not scared to spend 100,000 that makes me a million. I just know that I gotta work it too. So I don't put that there. It's not when you come from poor mentality, what mess up your conversion is you think in small groups of everything. You don't think you don't think big. And a lot of time we say that, but it's literally you just don't understand math. Let me prove it to you. Somebody that doesn't understand multiplication, always when they see one and one, what do they think? They think the number two. Somebody that sees one and two thinks the number. Okay, keep following with me, right? Keep following with me. Somebody that sees three and three thinks six. Three plus three is six, right? But three times three is nine. You see what's happening? Somebody thinks 10 and 10 and they see 20. I think 10 and 10 see 100. Y'all see what's happening? I'm helping so many of y'all right now. Crazy. That's the difference. Some people think 10 and 10, they think, well, that's gonna give me 20. And the reason why you got 20 is because that's the way you did it. I thought 10 and 10 and I thought 100 and I got 100. Now, somewhere in there, you're going to think you needed to be more motivated. You're going to think you need to be more inspired. You're going to think that you need to try harder, work harder. All I did was I thought different. And on top of my thinking different, I learned different. Come on, somebody. Because you know 10 plus 10 because that's the way you learn. The only reason you don't think 10 times 10 is because you haven't learned that yet. So my question is to you, where are you learning? Just like marketing. If you only watch marketing and that's where you think you know business, you only know after effects. You don't know preparation, which is why you're never first. And first is always the most money. Sometimes. I don't say always. Being first always make sure you get your portion, I should say, because you was first. Those of us who got a lot of followers, like hundreds of thousands on TikTok, we didn't always do more content than y'all. We was here before y'all came to the platform. So y'all don't get the views we get that we got back then. Some of us still can go get them views, but y'all get the point. Just like success loves speed. Y'all follow me? So sometimes you miss it because you didn't apply yourself enough, fast enough. And guess what? It was because you didn't learn that. So if you didn't learn it, you trying to do it is going to be hard. And I'm gonna add this one to it, and I'm gonna go back to my examples. Then we go answer questions, right? How many of y'all have never realized this? I really want y'all to respond in the chat everywhere, right? How many of y'all never realize that you never think of solutions when you in trouble? You only think of what you've been trained. That's why they tell soldiers, remember your training. When you playing ball, you don't get better in a game. You get better in practice. That's why you got to practice. How many of y'all never thought about that? You do not get better when you're in trouble, when you're tired, when you're at a detriment, when you're under pressure. You don't. You instantly get worse. Even your body, your physical body, if I put it under pressure, it does not perform better. That's why the hood dream is if you put me under pressure, that when I perform. Yeah, but if I put you against somebody that's prepared, you're gonna get blowed out. I don't care how much pressure. If it takes pressure, and if it takes too much pressure to get you ready, you're gonna get blowed out. You're gonna get stomped. Why? Ain't gonna be enough time left in the game for you to come back. They're playing a great team that can play 4 quarters, and you can only. It took you to start losing to tell me you gonna play two. That's a fairy tale. Two fairy is not real. You follow me? And many of us we live our lives chasing the tooth fairy, but we're always behind the people who were just more prepared. We would spend our whole life to get one grocery store open. While we watch, shout out to all of my Asian descent people, we'll have a store every 10 years. So, baby, by the time you 30, give you one. And you got a store. That's what we do. We open one every 10 years. We just follow them into place. And then y'all notice that Asian nationality, none of their businesses are super sexy. They're all service-based business. Go get your nails done. You can go get your car washed. You can go get your hair done. They listen, and it's presentable. That's it. That's it. We, we want to be the American dream. It don't even be about the business. I want to drive the Lamborghini. Uh, Listen, live in the big house on the biggest hill, biggest yard. You get what I'm saying? With the biggest boat that I don't even drive. You actually wasted all of your energy, your knowledge, your learning on desire. Just never follow the plan. But man, I know I can do it, man. We be old crying and carrying on. You gotta follow the steps, bro. You get what I'm saying? Take your portion of what you pay and go live a great life. And yeah, if you want a Lamborghini, buy a Lamborghini, but not at the expense of the business. You get what I'm saying? You might not have a Lamborghini buying business, but you may never pay a car note also. Y'all follow me? Okay. So we did t-shirts, right? T-shirts can align with physical products. I want to do digital, then I want to get to some questions because we went off on a little tangent right there. Digital products is almost the same. Let's stick with online when it comes to this one. When I'm branding a digital product, I still have to choose in between whether it's me or whether it's the product. Okay. Is it me or is it the product? I still have had to choose, right? So if I'm coming from a personal brand, my product is still the bridge in between me and my audience. Whatever the message is, which is whatever the point is, That's what the product is going to be built off of. I picked these people because they had a pain point, because they had a problem. My product is the tangible version of the solution. How long that product can convert is on how well the product is built. Come on, somebody. So the worst digital products, especially in this era, is the ones that are sold, but it don't work. Mm. No matter how much money you make, nobody wants a car that and it doesn't last. You got about a year. I mean, y'all, you got a product that lasted 6 months, that lasted 3, 4, 5 months, and you may sell that as a means to an assistance. Okay, for instance, the Business Pro worksheet is 4 years old. There is no course that can match the Business Pro worksheet because it's been here 4 years. It's gonna be here 4 years later. It is built in an Excel sheet. An Excel sheet still to this day does things that almost no other technology can. There's no course that teach you how to know how much it costs to be you. There's no course that teach you time management. There's no course that teach you how to break down your weekly sales. There's no course that teaches you uh, branding, target audience, and the videos are already in there. And you can come tangibly do it. It may not be the sexiest, but it's gonna last the longest. Why? This is the Chevy pickup truck of course. You know what I'm saying? Bad boy don't break down necessarily. It's you break it. This product goes beyond that because it's hard, very hard to break. Y'all follow me? So you have to keep developing to either sell or because you can sell it or you can grade it. The product that provides the most, the longest. Y'all follow me? Do you have a product that provides the most, the longest? And it's really based off the problem you pick. The unfortunate part about most of the products is the way it's sold is that ain't the way problem that it actually solves. So once again, it doesn't last long. You also can build based off of the problem at the current time. So quiz question, and then we'll go on our questions. It's kind of a cheat if you've been on my live. In 2025, what type of creator who makes a type of product we all are involved in one way or another? Whichever one of them actually goes into it, they will be the biggest this year. They ain't gonna be the sexiest, but they gonna be the biggest. What is it? It's based off a problem we have right now. We got a problem in America right now. It's one of the top problems in the world. If you make a product that can show people how to do this, you're gonna be number one. Hey, Bougie, you cheated, but you want some other people to get their answers. But you win a free one-on-one, okay? I still want y'all to answer. But while y'all right now, y'all answers, I'm gonna tell y'all why she want a free one-on-one. Because I want to teach y'all the essence of success, love, speed. So because she even typed her answer fast, she gets something that's worth $1,000 for the rest of you. I actually got some on sale right now for 150, but I need to change the price back. But y'all see how that works? She said grocery prices think a little faster. Yep. Don't forget to message me. I'll send you the link. I wanted to teach y'all that success, love, speed. Some of y'all, it's not that you can't pay for it or you're not equipped. You just never show up fast enough. You occupied because some of y'all listening to me and cooking and doing dishes and all that's good too. but that's not how you gonna get paid. So she answered the fastest she get it. She said, I was driving, love. Yeah, no. It's not bad that you didn't get it. I just wanted to teach. Listen, the lesson I just taught y'all is worth more than what I gave. Love me some you. I'm home at 7, but look at God. Cure for cancer. No, it's farming, y'all. Farming, whoever is the creator can make clear, quality enough content and enough of the content in the right amount of time with the right present brand build, they go convert. Why? Because the number one thing your average American is trying to figure out right now is how do I grow something? Because if all these prices finna go up, do y'all not know there's more Americans that live in rural America than that in the city? I mean, y'all ain't thought about that. Because we look at, oh yeah, it's people in Dallas. You know, I hear with me. There's people in New York. You, none of y'all know the capital of Nebraska. And it ain't a lot of packed cities in the now it is you got Omaha. Now it's a lot of people in Omaha. But there are states, y'all, and more states where there's one big city. There's only one big city. So what you think the people in Wyoming may be looking up? That's normal to them. Don't go extreme because that's where we mess up. So you saying ain't nobody else gonna make no money? Ain't what I said. I said one of them who we don't know about go be the biggest. You may never know them. You gonna mess around and find them on IG, on TikTok, on FB, on YouTube. It gonna be 200,000 people per video, 2 million people per video, and you gonna be like, why people been looking this up? Because that's some of us that we got to think of this sexy, complicated stuff. Somebody just want to know how to grow avocados because they don't want to pay $4 for an avocado no more. Somebody's going to want to know. A lot of somebody's are going to want to know how to grow tomatoes because I don't want to pay $10 for a tomato. We got a shortage on eggs right now. Literally, I said this the other day. Then I went and found the crazy thing is she popped up on my timeline. A creator for the past couple of years been farming. You don't even look like a farmer, by the way. And now she sell eggs. I was telling y'all the other day, the best subscription right now is to put people on subscription who can come buy your fruit and veggies that you grow. Use that money to scale your greenhouses. You got to be back there growing all that stuff. You pick people and you pay people to follow the instructions, right? All right. Put a 100 in the chat and we're gonna start answering some questions. The 100 in the chat and we're gonna start answering some questions. Let me stop my screen. By recording.